It's a lovely, lovely day out here. A little sloppy. They're delayed a little bit with the driver's meeting, but yeah, as you can tell, it's a fine, fine Sunday morning. Great for autocross racing. All right, YouTube, how's it going? This is Dave, and tomorrow is the day. Bader Field, South Jersey, I believe it's the SCCA Autocross tomorrow outside of Atlantic City at Bader Field. I am really excited. I know I haven't posted stuff on the SS very recently, but I'm really excited to get this car loaded up. It's been raining literally for like the last 2 days nonstop. But we're going to get the truck loaded. I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me. It's a little different this time because usually for drag racing, I already have the radials on it and I got the front runners ready to go. But for this, I have the RE71R Bridgestones that I drive normally on the car, so they should actually be good enough. And I got a pretty decent alignment on it. I didn't go full like road racing autocross alignment from the front end shop, but we tried to do like a little compromise because they knew I was going to be doing some turning here. But you can see my trunk's open. Haven't driven the car in damn near 2 weeks. And, oh, big surprise, battery's dead. So, or severely drained. I didn't want to try cranking it, so I've been charging it all day. But let's get everything together. Let's get stuff out into the car. I'll go through some of the things that you need to bring. There's really not too many things other than the vehicle, some Titan lugs, a little bit of nerve, and a willingness to listen and learn. But really comes down to one thing in particular from a safety aspect. You know, your seatbelt's in the car, but also this guy right here. You can get this for really cheap. I think I got this 50, 60 bucks out of Summit Racing. It's a Race Quip 2015 Snell, 2015 DOT approved helmet. And hopefully I can get you in here so you can kind of see what you're looking for and get it focused. But that should be good there. And that'll show you, you know, you need that 2015 or higher. And I use this for my drag racing, but also my autocross. And this only has like a little visor in it. I never even peeled off the plastic on it. There you go. Now it's fully ready to go. And actually it has some plastic on the inside too. Dan, that shows you how much I've used this thing. But this is big enough for my fat head. So let's get everything together. I'll run through it. We'll get it in the car. Let's get started. All right, folks, so we're under the hood here. Just doing a quick check, making sure everything seems to be on the up and up. Since I got a blower car, there's a lot more wear and tear on things, especially the belt. I checked the, you know, I've got a green belt here, Fleet Runner, Gates. It's a great belt, but, you know, it does, you can see some of the dust from the belt. So I obviously haven't driven it a ton, so it's not, you know, worn really at all. But you want to check belts, make sure they're good. Check your fluids, just check my oil. It looks brand new, so we're good to go there. Transmission's sealed, and I know I have at least a quart and a half above the fill line to keep it from my sloshing. No fuel leak or anything like that. Filters look good. I didn't check my catch can yet, but I'm going to do that in actually a quick second here, and I'll show you what I got in there. I'm bringing another 6 gallons V85 with me, so I can just make sure that I have some additional fuel before I... before I go, but I'm also checking it to make sure the ethanol content, and I'll show you there because it's selling. But let's get the just check the catch can because I haven't, I've had it out a few times. Really haven't done anything with it. But let's take a quick look here. All right, so I have an Elite catch can. I have it set inside the system here. Now, what you're ending up doing on this is I have it hand tight, so it should be actually relatively easy. And I'm a big dude, and I got bear claws, so yep, super easy. And I mean, based on how much I'm driving it, and you probably can't see my face here, but let me get this guy off here because I have my certain cables routed around it. Most notably see, okay, so. Doing a little look-see in there. And as expected, it's going to be really hard to see inside of there, like what you're looking at, but maybe you can get it. The grease, the oil, I'm going to turn it a little bit, hold on. You can see, you can tell that I run ethanol, and it's really hard to tell this, but see, here's what I'm going to do. I got a paper here. I'm going to pour some of this in here so you can see it. because I don't see anything shining, which is great. But yeah, see how much water content is in there? That's from the ethanol, right? So my oil's still good. I still got great oil pressure, but this is what you deal with when you use ethanol, right? So it condenses, you get it inside the oil, but you can see, look at that. Look at how much water that is. So this is a sign I'm not driving this car enough, right? But I changed this oil an insane amount. So I'm not particularly worried about it. I'm gonna clean this catch can out, hook her back up. You just screw it right back on and you're good to go. All right, so we got a quick shot of the trunk here. What I'm doing, I'm charging up the battery. You can see here that I got the C-Tech. It's the MUS 4.3 Polar. This thing is just flat out awesome, all right? So like I was running a little bit this morning. You can see that I'm just about where I need to be. She's got a little heat in her because she's been charging, but the battery's just about ready to go. So what I'm gonna end up showing you here inside, I got the guys playing on the trampoline over there. So it's gonna be you hear some noise in the background. Here's my extra jug. I'll probably put that other one in there. Got a few extra tools. Got, toolbox. Got my jack there. I'm gonna put my tent in the car as well. And we're gonna get the trailer loaded up in a minute. And there's the dudes going to town. Say hi, guys. Hi. All right, having fun. It's nice out here, isn't it, with the breeze? Nice. So I'm gonna bring, I don't know whether or not this is necessarily, I need it or not, but we'll find out pretty quick. I'm gonna bring some bags of ice with me for the ice tank. Car's pretty much ready to go as is. As I mentioned before, I got those Potenza RE71Rs, so I'm in pretty much good shape to get going. I got my Brembos. We'll see what this thing does, guys. So I wanted to bring to your attention the ethanol that I get from the place down the street. So if I can get in here, and I'm gonna zoom in so we can see a little better. But you can see, as lined up as I can make it with the camera, we are just under E85. So I'd say we're like at E82, E83. And I mean, you can't really ask for much better than that. So, all right, so that's really all I got going on for tools. I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff in here. I'm gonna grab some jack stands. I may grab, since I'm gonna bring some ice, I may grab like a separate tank to drain the water out into, like a pan or something like that, so that I could then pour it into a tank. And that's if I decide to use ice, because obviously I can't put it in there and just keep putting it, because it's just gonna fill the volume of the tank. And we'll see if I need ice or not. I'll do my first run without it and see how it goes. But, I mean, one thing to remember is you really don't go much more than 35 miles an hour in most cases, because it's much more technical, slaloms and things like that. So we'll see. Let's get the trailer hooked up. Got to move some things around, get the car loaded, and we'll be good to go for tomorrow, guys. Appreciate you sticking with me. Hey, guys, how are you? We are on our way. Today is the day. We're on the Atlantic City Expressway. We're about 25-30 minutes away from Bader Field. It's overcast morning. They expect some rain, but hopefully by the time the first car's off, it's be around 10 o'clock or so. It should actually be clearing up by that point. So fingers crossed. I'm really excited. This is a new thing for me, but just kind of a for situational awareness of this this truck. I'm over 17 miles per gallon, like about 17 and a half miles per gallon so far. Granted, I haven't really gone that far yet. I've only gone about 20-25 miles, but we're towing. You can see the SS back there naturally. I'm excited, guys. Yeah, this is definitely a new thing for me, so I'll try to camera the car up as best I can. But my guess is I'm going to do terribly. I'm going to try it in track mode. I don't care. This is just for fun for me. Some folks were asking me what's my suspension upgrades. Lowering springs, an alignment, and 700 horse, and RE71Rs. That's all I got. So should be a disaster. All right, guys. So we're about to walk the course. Just got through tech inspection. It's been pouring nonstop since we got here. This is the first time this car has seen rain in probably 3 years. But she just went through tech inspection. We're gravy. Got a really cool G-body Malibu station wagon here that's running with. This guy's got the front Core 3 setup, and he's going to be getting the back eventually. But check this out. It's a freaking stick car. It looks like an automatic, but he's actually got it set up for, I'm going to just get my thing there so you can see it. Can't see it, unfortunately, because of the rain, but still has the automatic knob on it. And there's Mike. And we should have a few more SS guys. We got a couple G8 folks showing up here. So we're going to walk the course and get a feel for it. And then, I'll make a really shitty run. So let's rock and roll. It's a lovely, lovely day out here. A little sloppy. They're delayed a little bit with the driver's meeting, but yeah, as you can tell, it's a fine Sunday morning. Great for autocross racing. I think they're going to try to start doing the driver's meeting. There you go. Here I am, 403 BM. Got this kick-ass Malibu wagon here, KMT. Got Mike's SS. We got a lot of standing water, and I am freaking soaked. We got some guys going through the course now, testing it out. Just to say, clearing out the birds, man. He's flying on that. By comparison to how much standing water there is, so he's probably just checking things out, but yeah, I think we're finally going to get going here soon. It's just a light drizzle now, and that looks really promising over there. That's where all the weather's been coming from, so I'm hoping this is the end of it. But my shoes are soaked. Yeah, about five. Okay, so they're saying 5 minutes till the driver's meeting, so we'll get going. Soaked. This should be fun. Looking forward to it.
You're better off putting it in performance and just turn traction off.
Yeah, I got performance. That's why I'm on performance.
I was sliding all over.
Okay.
Second gear only, so.
Really? In second gear?
And
Okay.
I had track mode, so.
Okay. Yep, let's do it. Okay, so I was just talking to Mike on his previous run. He was 20 seconds faster than I was. So I was going really slow, just trying to feel the course. But yeah, he drove a lot better than I did. So unfortunately, this is my first time. This is not your first time.
Nope.
So we'll see. I'll try to drive a little bit fast. So 98 seconds. So I got to get in the 80s this time. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Because I didn't drive the car anywhere near as hard because I was seeing the course the whole time. Nothing came up fast. Like, that was the thing. I'm like, Jesus, like this thing.
Well, try to actually step on it this time.
Well, that was part of the thing. I was like, man, I must be going slow. Why
didn't you grab an instructor? He's going to give you pointers.
Well, I want to try. I want to try it again on this next one. Then
it's one of your first runs because you can ask them for their, tips and stuff, and then you can do some runs by yourself, and then ask them again to jump in and
try it again.
How you're improving.
Okay.
That's what I did, and you should try that.
All right.
Just put your hazards on when you're pulling up, and then somebody's gonna jump.
Somebody will jump in.
Yeah.
All right. I think I actually will do that. Yep. Bit better. I don't know what it did. A little bit better. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. 79.28. 79.28. I got more in this thing, baby. Just cut 20 seconds. Damn near 20 seconds off my time. All right, so I'm lined up for my last run. I am a little worried about my IATs are really up there, and I didn't bring any ice, so that was my fault. I should have put ice in this thing. But it is coming down now, so I'm hoping that if I just wait long enough, there we go. I'm starting to get some air right on the heat exchanger now, which is great. So now something just, I don't know where that's come from, but now it's like 131, 129, so it wasn't reading. I think that was the problem, because I was starting to get a little nervous. Say like 160, so now I'm down into the 122. 1, so this will be 1, yeah, there we go, 120. So we'll see how it goes. But this is our last run, unfortunately, because it was so ridiculous amount of rain that sadly we're stuck with only 3 runs today. But they were fun. I think you're gonna get a lot more autocross out of me now, and I got the GoPro up on the roof this time, so hopefully it doesn't flip over. But it's best I got is 117 on this thing. So we'll see. Guys, that is a wrap on my first autocross. Overall, super happy. I am definitely going to be addicted now, and I apologize if we're a little bouncy here because I'm just holding the phone here on a nice long straightaway. But I loved it. I'm addicted. I know that my drag racing days are probably going to be a lot less, even though I only do like 2 a year. But this was so much fun, and I cannot say enough good things about it, other than the rain and the fact we only got 3 runs in, which kind of stunk. Usually they get like minimum of 5, but as much as 8. And it just, unfortunately, it poured until like around 1 o'clock. and it was hard getting the track cleaned, not cleaned up, but basically getting the timing equipment working. But if you get a chance, South Jersey, SCCA, if you're in that area, come down to Baderfield, check out a track day that they have, autocross or time trials or something. But man, I had a blast. I hope you enjoyed the video. My first run was horrible, 95, something like that, seconds. Huge course, absolutely enormous course. And then my second run was in the 70s, which was great. And then my third run, I was flying. Well, that's the other thing. You think you're flying, but you're really not flying. But like my third run, I was doing really well, and I couldn't believe I got a DNF. I got a DNF because I screwed up on one of the first chicanes because it's a double cone. And that really screws me up because you're ready to zigzag and you forget that there's a second set of cones you got to go around. But either way, I'm definitely coming back. I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care.